Alright everybody, and welcome back to another Space Engineers video. Now you might be wondering, why are we starting in the CIC? Well, that is because I have something I want to show you. Over the course of, in between the last two episodes, I did this, which, honestly, was definitely a job and a chore. So we're going to quickly look around what we have going on down here, and then we're going to move on to the actual project of today, which I will explain momentarily. But I did want to show y'all what I've spent the last week doing. It's been about a week since I recorded the last episode, and obviously I've been able to get some work done. So yeah. I also want to talk to you about some future plans for the base. I don't know if I talked about this in the last episode, but right now this is what the hangar looks like. We're gonna work on this more in depth next episode, as this is not the project for this episode, but this is what currently looks like. We have a smaller hangar for our little grindy boy over here, the thing that we use to get resources, and through this doorway we have the second part of our base, which is something I really want to work on here soon, which is probably going to be in the next episode or episode after that, project, which is setting up the second production room, which is going to be over here, and then a secondary power room, which is also going to be over here. Now, this is the second half of the base, which is going to have a lot more functional blocks. I plan to put the cryo room over here, a bit closer to the ship. And of course we have what will be an airlock here, and then the blast door, and then all this. If you're wondering why I have my head off and why some stuff looks a bit different, it's because I've just kind of been working on and off over here. We got this over here already. You might notice a change with this is that it no longer has that connector on the bottom. I don't really know if I ever went into the ship on any super crazy detail, but now this can just hold more weight. Of course, you have the CIC lookout area here. All the panels here are colored in a certain way. What is that? Hold on. Oh my. Let's quickly take control of one of these assault cannons. This was not how I was expecting to start this episode. Where's the main target? Come on. Reload. Oh, I had a good shot there. Am I out of ammo or something? What's going on? They just took cover. This is something I might end up working on today, is also a fighter. I don't know. It'd probably be nice to have one. Are they really all gone? Main project of today actually consists in another area that I worked on off camera. And that being this little tunnel system here, which if we follow over to here, past this door here, up these stairs, past this, continue to follow it. If we go down this T, you might recognize a room in here. This is the room we were just in. So, if you can guess, if you remember the last, or a few episodes ago, I mentioned about how I really want to build, let me just move my camera, about how I really want to build a solar array area, all the way over here. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to drill a massive tunnel over to like here-ish. I'm going to quickly exit this tunnel really fast. So, also you might notice that I was able to fix my lighting engine to where now rooms aren't bright, like super bright. like they were previously. But we're gonna come up over here. We're gonna deposit all the resources I have from work on that side of the base. What? Are we about to get attacked again? Okay. Sorry. First off, we're gonna get more hydrogen. Then, grab interior. We're gonna grab a ton of interior plate. Like 200, I'm thinking. And for the rest of our inventory, we'll steel plate. And continue from there. So, this tunnel is gonna be, if I can speak, very self-explanatory. The plan is I'm literally at some point, probably, what if I'm building out to there, given where I am, out here I think I'm gonna build up a bunker that would basically be a kind of backup area that I can use to more or less have the ability to survive just in case anything happens, as that'd be my main concern with this area. And I'd still be pretty decently far, because what I'm going, how many meters? I'm going like 200 or so meters. Alrighty everyone, and welcome back. So I finished up some of the stuff that we had going for us before. See, I mentioned the bunker earlier. I got that, the entrance to it at least set up. It's probably going to be another thing that I work on off camera, and something you'll kind of just see pop up. Kind of same with the second half of the base all the way over here, which is going to be something I kind of do off camera, but mention every once in a while, especially as hopefully, if all goes to plan and all goes how I'd love it to, by episode 15 we will be leaving this planet for better days in space and in Mars. But if the game would load the voxel, we have gotten all the way down here. Pause for a second, I have to let Nugget out. God damn it, you cat. And now that we're all the way down here, we're gonna hopefully kind of get this drilled up, just going straight to the top, and then we're gonna build up a small little building, and we're gonna activate another script called the power graphs, I believe. I'm gonna look a bit just to make sure that I'm not gonna choose the wrong one. I can actually go browse scripts now. So let's quickly go do that. Alright, so now that we're up here in the server room, we're gonna quickly go here and we're gonna browse scripts really fast. I might be wrong, I can't remember if I have it or not. Power graphs, yes. We will be using this. We're gonna set up the programmable block in the actual structure though, as it's just gonna save us time too, honestly. No, I do not remember the changes I made. I don't know if I accidentally deleted something or not. As you can tell, I still very much need to weld up all the lights in here, as I've kind of neglected to do that for a while now. When I say a while, I mean a long while. Yet again, a lot of off-camera projects, like I need to get this done, I need to get that welded, I need to weld up this area. If you're wondering what this base up here was, I was originally going to try and build that hangar that you kind of see over there. Let me just kind of show y'all. That you see in the area over in the area you see over moi. This hangar I tried originally building up there, but it really just didn't work out. It more or less was a failed attempt at making it work, and I'm pretty sad that it didn't, but we're gonna kind of continue from there. And yeah, so let's start diggy hole. I think we might do a little thing known as a time lapse, as last episode I didn't get to do one, and I'm sad because I like making time lapses, because I like being able to share music that I kind of enjoy. So we're gonna, I say kind of enjoy, I like most of the songs that I play for time lapses, so we're gonna hit a time lapse. I will be right back with y'all.
Any of your symbolic lines, heaven knows every moment's a fight inside, if every day is a constant redefine, go ahead and destroy the lies. Cross my heart and hope to die. If every moment's a fight inside, if every day is a constant redefine, go ahead and destroy the lies. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Alrighty, everyone, and we are back. So, that time-lapse hopefully turned out pretty good. I don't know right now. We got some of the rough ideas in here. I should probably hit the right buttons on my keyboard. We're going to throw in a text panel really fast. Or just a normal LCD panel. I think we're going to just throw in a normal LCD panel just to make my life that much easier. And we're also going to cut in right here, as I just remembered that I should probably do this.
Energy low.
I will handle that in a second. But we're going to quickly throw in one of these, like that. And I just realized that I do not have any blocks placed here for the roof. Now, you might be wondering, in a previous clip, I don't know, my brain really isn't working right now. I said that I'd be building a structure on top of the ground. Well, we're close enough right now, and I really don't want to risk getting shot or getting this thing shot. So we're just going to kind of have this here, and, yeah, should be fine, I think. Maybe, hopefully. We need to go get some more resources. So we're just going to drop down here really fast, and zoom down here for a moment. If you could tell, this is a pretty long tunnel. It does kind of suck because it's really hard to see when or where you are in any of it. Apparently, throughout the recording of that time lapse, and something I did not notice is that we were being shot a few times. At some point. But no. As I said previously, goal for maybe later in this episode is to get a fighter up and functional or something that I can strap a few guns to and fly over. I don't really know how feasible that's going to be. At least right now, with how quickly I'm moving, I should be able to have these solar rays done quick. I feel like at my current point in time, I just realized I don't have this. I feel like at my current point in time, I'm in the point in which this video might actually be done faster than I think, because of just, there's not all that much I need to do, prep-wise, because I did a lot of the prep off camera, which is something I need to start doing. And something more, I'm just getting better at the game, to the point in which I know it's like, oh, you have X amount of hours, but I'm just getting better at it, so Trust me, if you're getting confused while watching these, I'm probably just as confused. Trust me. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop down here again, and we're going to grab the programmable block needed for that. And we're going to hopefully get that all sorted. Just drove past the one I need. Over here. Up here. Over here. And grab that. Okay. What I also need to do is I need to pull the resource line from over here. And drag that over to here. I know I mentioned how I was going to put some non-connected ones on this grid. I'm not. I'm just going to pull from, like, right here. Bring this over and down. And do conveyors along this wall. Or bring them probably over from here. So T-piece, the junction, the tube, corner over here, down here onto this side, and it's just gonna basically follow this down here and then come up here. And yeah, now I know this isn't exactly on my mark, but it's pretty close, I will say. So we're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna continue from there. I'm going the wrong direction I need to be going. But let's get this all set up here, and hopefully by the end of this episode we can get a lot of stuff done and a lot of progress completed, as that's what I'd love to have done. So let's set this up. So power graph programmable block. Okay. I don't think I spelled programmable block correctly, but I really don't care. Refresh. Here we go. Paragraphs. Setup. Include paragraph and name of block thing. Control C. I need to weld that up, and then once we've gotten that done, I'll be back and we will, hopefully get that paragraph set up. So yeah, I will be back just in a momento. Alright, and we're back. So we got the graph kind of working. I haven't really messed with the script all that much. It's definitely one that I should probably work with a lot more than I do. And yeah, we're gonna just quickly recompile super fast. And we're gonna hope that this works. Recompile. Urkider. There we go. So this is watching the usage overall. I also want to set to do battery in at the same time. Because battery in would be nice. Actually, just battery, I think. So I think I should have the ability to do a little something that looks a bit like this. Maybe? Okay. So this is basically just I guess the battery input would be a better one. So battery in, and delete that. Hit OK. There we go. So how often does this update? Oh, there's the graph. Okay, yeah. I could probably put this on a text panel. You know what? That's exactly what I'll do. So let me just Control C. I'm just going to switch this over to a text panel, because I could put in a text panel and it'd be a lot easier to read, I think. Because it's going to be a lot smaller. There we go. Okay. So right here, we're going to place in a light. I think. Do I have the resources? Yes. This is where we thank everything that we have in set lights. And now we're going to finish up kind of welding this room, which shouldn't take all that long. Now we're going to finish up welding this room. It should be a pretty simple job. All we got to do is, you know, move stuff around or just weld up the blocks, and then we'll probably come back around at a later date to weld up the control tables and all that. But what I need to do is I need to get this massive, I need to get conveyors all the way over here, which I'm just not excited to do, because that is going to take forever to do, just purely based off the distance. Yeah. But base is definitely expanding, I will say. It'd suck if we had to have a base generator, a base shield generator, which is from the defensive shield mod, or the defense shield mod, which I do not have on this world. I basically told myself I was not going to do that. Why am I all the way down here? That feels like a waste of time. But basically, we're gonna get stuff gearing. Let's get that light loaded up as well, and then let's get those settings correct. So 120, 210, radius of like 7.5, maybe 10.5, depending on the room, and some other stuff. So let's get the light going in here, and come on. Does that work? Yeah, okay. There we go. See, that was pretty simple. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to kind of come through and... Do these take interior or steel plate? Those take steel plate to place down. Okay, that's nice. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of come through on the ladder shaft over here. We're going to kind of just place in some lights around or in there just to make our lives easier. But now that we have that, what we're going to do is actually going to come over here. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna just go up until we reach the surface, and then we're gonna make a platform for some solar arrays. I feel like this should have been a project I did like episode, I don't know, 5, but I didn't. For episode 5, what did I do episode 5? I did the great time lapse. Yes, I feel like I should have done this like episode 5. I didn't really have the idea until recent, if it wasn't absurdly obvious. I need to go grab some more resources, which is gonna be a bit painful. Basically, we're gonna get a small little pillar set up over here, and then what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be a costly investment, but hopefully a good one, is we're gonna, well, let me find, do I have rounded blocks anywhere on my toolbar? Do I really not have rounded blocks anywhere? No. Okay. What I'm gonna do, and as I said, this might be a costly investment, but what I'm gonna quickly do, uber fast, I'm gonna go up like 3 blocks, almost like it's a wind farm or something like that, with a chunkier base.
You got the heavens shouting, the damned are demanding, the price of entry is just going through the roof. Where's the proof? Time is too damaged to repair, a generation's lonely stare. You'll never make it anywhere, this can't be fair. What if you die? Batten down the hatches, baby, for the breaking storm. 12 months of violent weather, but we'll ride the wave together. Just let the water cleanse me, this is final form. Check if the grass is greener, I think I'm torn. And as the angels cry for more, a final wish and underscore. You see the vultures round the corpse you plainly swore. This means war. Get your head down, let your fists come alive. This is my town, where they come out at night. As they rise, as they fall past my eyes, what a plan to devise as you conjure the light.
shit hit the fan. If it wasn't obvious, or if you didn't see it, got curb stomped. And when I say this, I mean the entire base kind of got attacked by a big ship that was not happy with us. And if any of you have seen it, I streamed on, I think it was Sunday, the day of recording this. So it was like last weekend, because I'm recording this on Friday the 15th. Spooky. But basically, we got hit pretty bad, and I've done a bit of work. I've done a lot more reinforcement of the base area, but we lost the tower. It was one of the first things to go. But we got a bit more reinforcement in. We got a lot of decoy towers around. Just some decoy things. Got a few more turret emplacements around. Just trying to protect the overall area from, you know, enemies. Also worked on the hangar a bit, but a lot of this wasn't done on stream. A lot of this was just done in my free time. Worked on the hangar a bit, so we're actually I'm gonna show you something that I added. You might notice, oh, what's this door? If I hit Z, I might be able to show you. There's some Willie's ducks heading out and over to here, and you're like, oh, but what if someone gets over here? There's a gun. So yeah, no. We kind of get an idea for the decorative bits of the hangar now. I'm tempted to take out these side ones and just leave these on here because I'm quite happy with them. I'm, of course, working on it. Something else you might notice. The drill rig's gone. Where'd that go? That fell down into here during the attack, which is why so much work to the hangar was done, was because a lot of it got destroyed. Like, it was their main target. I spent a good too long working on these doors, I believe. That's the close protocol. I am stupid. Okay. But I'll open them up, I guess. I add some detail to these, so once it's actually welded up, it's gonna have a little locking looking thing on it. I should just be able to hit close and it should close, right? It's not horribly screwed up where I'm gonna have to go through and physically reset everything. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, so, yeah, locks on like that. I switched all of these to heavy armor because this is where they're meeting. This is purely decorative, so I really don't care. I can repair this whenever. Our current solar towers are gone. This turret emplacement needs to be repaired. If it wasn't obvious, there's a lot of stuff around here that needs to be just fixed. But we're going to try and get a form of power production back online first, because that's the important thing. Now, I haven't actually been into the control room to see what it looks like down there. That is not what's supposed to go there. I have not been down there to see what it looks like. So, we kind of got backtracked. I don't think we're going to get all of what we wanted to do done this episode because of it. I'm probably going to end up streaming tonight as of recording this because, I don't know, I have a lot I need to do, and there's going to be a massive jump in between clips because what I'm going to try and do is I'm just going to try and get us back to where we were before and actually just finish the tower. So, I might leave y'all here. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You might be wondering, oh, what's going on? What are you standing on? I'm actually standing on the finalized solar arrays. Now, all the footage with this is just bad. My mic is horrible in it. So, I decided I'm just going to do this. Hopefully, I'm coming through all nice and clear. I hope so, because I don't want to have to re-record this. But, if y'all did enjoy, please do like and subscribe as it helps out the channel so much. And Godspeed and goodbye.